Hello artists, we are going to do 1-point perspective drawing. And to get started, you will need a ruler, an eraser, and a pencil. The first thing in doing 1-point perspective is we always draw our horizon line first. Our horizon line is where the sky meets the land. So I'm going to draw it relatively in the middle of my paper. Next is you're going to determine where your vanishing point goes. Okay, so I'm going to draw a dot of where all lines meet is our vanishing point. We're going to draw various forms. So to start, I'm going to show you a couple. So we're going to do one here. We're going to do a square. Okay, so there's a square and it is below the horizon line. When it is below the horizon line, we are going to see the top of this cube. Okay, so we're going to start by taking each corner. Now, if it's on the left side of the vanishing point, we're going to see the right sides of the form. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's going way back in space. Then I'm going to cut it off because I don't want it to go quite that far. So I'm going to draw a parallel line. Parallel means that two lines will never meet. So this is one line, and then this is the other parallel line. No matter how long these lines go, they will never ever meet in space. Okay, so I'm going to erase that. Then I'm going to take this, and I'm also going to do a parallel line. So I'm going to line it up with the line I'm parallel to. I'm going to slide it up to the corner and draw a line across. And now I have a cube, and I'm going to erase the extra. Okay. Now I'm going to draw another one. This time it's going to be on the horizon line or overlap it. Okay, when something is overlapping the horizon line, we neither see the top nor the bottom. We only see the side. This too, the vanishing point. All lines go to the vanishing point unless they are up and down. So this does not go to a point. If it's not up and down, it goes to a vanishing point. Okay, then I'm going to draw my parallel line. Line it up, slide it over. Oops. And then erase the extra lines I don't need. Okay, so I have one that's below, one that's on the horizon line, and now I need one that's above. So if it's below and we see the top, if it's above, we now see the bottom, as if it is a UFO floating in the sky. Okay, then I take my vanishing point. Then my parallel lines. Okay, so now we have one that's above, below, and on the horizon line. You can do any form beside a cube as well. So we could do a pyramid. One thing to note with a 1-point perspective is that when something is facing us straight on, it's always in 1 point, okay? So if I do a pyramid, first start with a triangle. Okay. Next, I'm going to take the bottom corner to the vanishing point. Okay. Cubes or pyramids only have 3 sides. So then this top would then go down to meet the corner. Okay, and there's a pyramid. We could get even crazier and not go off of one of these. So I could do one that's a little bit irregular. Okay, and I would take all of these corners to the vanishing point. Okay, if I'm doing this corner and I put my ruler up there and it slightly, see if you can see that. If I put it on this right here, it overlaps into my shape. I cannot see this side. And if I touch this corner to the vanishing point and it's not on the outside of the shape, that means I just don't see that side. So there would be no line. So if I draw a line to the vanishing point, it cuts into my shape, meaning that line is not needed. So if you ever don't know, do I take that to the vanishing point? Well, double check. Take it to the corner with the ruler to the vanishing point, and if it crosses over inside of this shape, then you do not take it to the vanishing point because we just don't see it. Okay, same thing we can check with this one, and we do see it on the outside. So those are the sides that we would see. Then I would match it up, slide it down, do my parallel line. Same thing with this one, slide it down and erase what I don't need. It's important to draw light because of our lines that we have to erase, so draw light. Okay, so there's another one that I could do. You are going to fill up this page with 10 forms. Fill it up with 10 forms, okay? And then you're going to do something else. You are then going to do at least 3 of them having cut out windows, as if we just cookie cut them with a cookie cutter. So that would look something like this, of drawing a shape within one of these forms. So if I'm doing a window, these could also be called windows instead of cutouts. I would do a square or any shape I want. This is kind of a slanted square. Okay, then I would take each corner, same thing, take it all the way through, and then I could have this stop on the inside and make it look like a window. Same thing for this one. I could do a pyramid inside of a pyramid. And take this corner to the vanishing point. And now there is a cutout. Okay? So then you're going to do 3 to 5 cutouts or windows to some of your forms. Now you can do double up, so I could do a cutout on this side and this side. Those are 2 different cutouts. You can do 3 to 5. Okay? Other things that you could do is if you start running out of room, you can start stacking and overlapping. So say I want to put one behind this cube. I would start with my shape. Imagine these are like buildings, just stacked on top of each other. Then I would take this to the vanishing point. Imagine that there is a corner somewhere in here. Do my parallel line. There. Okay. I could also stack. So I could stack one on top of this one. You would not see the bottom because it is touching this form. Okay, so fill this up with at least 10 forms, turn it in on canvas.